Mic testing 3, 2, 1. Kuzuzampo everyone and good morning. Welcome to Gelephu International Cricket Ground. And we are here live from the serene Gelephu Mindfulness City. The mighty Paro Tigers have won the toss and chosen to field first under these clear blue skies. The Himalayan are ready to make a statement with the new ball with their bat. The stage is set for thrilling Pool C decider. Gokul Kumar won the toss and said they would like to chase because of what is to be won today. And this is the playing lineup of Himalayan CC. There's one change. The batter Vicky Kumar comes in. Captain Rangjungmi Kyodorji and Tenzin Rabge to look for. And this is Paro Cricket Club. Captain Gokul is the marquee player to watch out for. But it's going to be Javed left arm magic that's going to do some work, and Kamal Kant who will be opening as usual. Paro Cricket won the toss and decided to field first, because if they can win against Himalayan Cricket Club, who are the table toppers, with healthy run rate, and in a match that's happening in the adjacent ground here at Gelephu, if Samsi old friends go down, then eventually everything will come down to net run rate, which means it can be any of them, the four of them, Bengal Duas, Samsi old friend, Himalayan or Paro, who will go through. But if Himalayan win this match, or even if there's no result and they share a point each, it will be Himalayan Cricket Club who will join Banaras and Hasimara. But for now, play, says umpire Rakesh Pradhan, and is the first ball, and well defended there by Asif. Well ball there. Good start for Javed. The match is being played on pitch number 3, as you can see. Unfortunately, yesterday afternoon we could not get you any match. Javed steams down for second, and this a play and a miss. I think the sun has come out strong, but there is still some dampness in the pitch. That definitely didn't come onto the bat like Asif had expected. Beautiful ground here, Gelephu International Cricket Ground. Played it this time down with soft hands. Asif gets off the mark, and so does Himalayan Cricket Club. Brings Tenzin Rabge, a youngster who had a very good outing with the bat last time he batted. He made 50 odd runs and a quick one. Takes his guard, and he will be facing the left armer Javed. Javed here has a very long run up there. And his trap on the pad, is there LB? Not out, says umpire Rakesh. I think that definitely pitched outside the leg stump. That's why he was immediately convinced it was not out. Tenzin Rabge there went on back foot, but the ball kept a bit low. He's checking the pitch there. Looks like it is definitely a good pitch to ball on right now, at least for the first over, because it's definitely not coming onto the bat. But players are supposed to adjust to such a situation, because it's not every time you get to bat on AstroTurf. Player's skill, you can make it out when they can adapt to the pitch and the condition and bat well, just like that. It goes to the boundary. Looked more like a defensive shot from Tenzin Rabge, but starts off with a bang. 4 to his name, and that will be first boundary for Himalayan Cricket. As I was talking, how you add up to the pitch, he definitely did there. The ball before this, he went onto his back foot. There was no bounce, and it struck him on the pad. But next ball, he waited for the ball, and he just guided it with the pace that Javed has. It's easier to play him that way. And again a play and a miss. So Javed is definitely doing some trickery with his fingers there. That will be the end of first over. Himalayan cricket 5-4-0. Kamal Kant will be starting off proceedings from the mountain end. He will be bowling to Asif. A play and a miss yet again. So definitely ball is not coming onto the bat. The batters have to adjust, tweaking, or more like in the Friends, how Ron says, pivot. That's what is required of the batters right now. Pivot is what they have to do. Kamal Khan there, steaming down. Again play and a miss. And he's asking question, wasn't that a white? No, says umpire Deshan. Umpire Deshan Womo has done a fabulous job in this tournament, standing in the heat and same time pulling off decisions that went the correct way, I would say. Standing with her today is umpire Rakesh Pradhan, most experienced and a local umpire here at the Gelephu Mindfulness City. Again a play and a miss, and I think that didn't carry. Well taken there by the wicketkeeper. It's not easy collecting at one bounce, but he did ever so well there. Shakil there, the wicketkeeper for Paro, jersey number 10, who also happens to be a coach at Paro Cricket Academy in Paro. So he's a grooming player at the same time he's playing. So cricket is always in his mind. Kamal there with 3 dot balls, started off ever so well. Again a play and a miss. Asif is definitely struggling there in the center. Kamal is not making life easy for the opening batters there. Tenzin at the other end, just warming up his wrist, I guess. He wants to play straight. And this time he plays it so well and drives it down the ground for his first boundary. Asif there, pitched up this time by Kamal, and it got the treatment it needed. Any overpitch ball has to be utilized, I would say. One more ball to go after bowling 4 dots. 5th ball goes for 4 runs. Kamal pitching it up, and Asif there played it powerfully down the ground. The diving fielder could not stop it. Again, a player miss. Kamal Kant, when you can bowl that ball, why do you have to overpitch? At the end of 2 overs, Himalayan cricket 9 for 0. Javed will be continuing from Gelephu town end. Well defended there by Tenzin Rabge, being watchful. He knows the ball is not coming onto the bat. And he decides to play that with soft hand, being watchful when needed. Slight messed up in the run up, I meant. The outfield is dry. We had overnight rain. The groundsman Umber and his team has done a remarkable job. Umber, you can see him right now in front of the public toilet there. He and his team has done a fantastic job as he takes a chair to have a sunbathe, and maybe he can give a pad on his back himself, because it looked like a game would have been delayed by more than an hour. But kudos to them, within 10-15 local time we could get you this match. All kudos to that man who's walking right now onto the left of the screen. Now back to the game. Javed. Tenzin is again targeting that point area where he got his first four. Being watchful, Tenzin. I like the attitude of this young guy right now. When I went out, I saw his mom and dad have come out in the pavilion to support their son. Whenever he plays here at Gelephu, his mom and his dad, they are always there to support him. Kane played it sensibly there. Runs are not coming as easily as they would have expected in the first power play. The first 6 overs. But it's not coming freely. It's as rare as the sun here at Gelephu Mindfulness City in September. Runs are difficult to come by. And there's a big appeal or half-hearted appeal, but I could hear that right here till the com box. Life is not easy for batters out there. I think looks like it was a good toss to win for Gokul, because with the sun, scorching sun right now, the pitch will only get better towards the second inning. But right now is the survival of the fittest, I would say. Not coming easily. Already 5 dot balls, and young Tenzin Rabge, what must be going on in his head right now? Only he knows, but let's see his temperament. Beautiful temperament. I don't mind that's a maiden over, but you have your wicket. You're being watchful. Yes, runs are needed in a game of T20. But when the bowler is bowling well, it's not going your way. Why to play a rat shot and get out? Instead, be there, see the balls, read the pitch, is the advice I would like to give all the youngsters. For now, The end of 3 overs. Himalayan cricket struggling at 9 for 0. Struggling to get runs. There was a small chit chat there between the batters. Well, we have to wait and see what they discussed. But now it will be up to Asif to face Kamal and maybe wait for the loose ball like he did in the previous over. Kamal too. Asif played it on his back foot. He straight away took off thinking there was a single. But there wasn't. Rightly sent back by Tenzin. Still arguing there. Excuse me. Still arguing there, saying there was run. But Tenzin, he did not take a start. He's like a mushroom stuck on the wood at the non-striker end. He should be taking good start. Not only a start, but a intention to take run. When the runs are not coming, you have to take singles when you can. Not risky ones, but if you take the start, you'll always make your ground at the other end. This time he takes, but this time Asif is not taking any chances. Please pardon my occasional mutes because I don't know from where. I think from Thimpu I got it. I'm having this bad cough. This time he charges down the ground and looks like it's going to be the first maximum of the match, and it is. Comes off the bat of Asif. Enough is enough, says Asif there. Charges Kamal down and hit lobs him even above the side screen. I think it went all the way. Humongous 6 it is. Asif there, he could not hold back for long. What a character he is. Kamal was bowling so well, hitting that line consistently. And then Asif thinks, okay, if you're going to bowl there, I'm going to charge you down and play that shot. Well defended there this time. Smart batting from Asif there. That's what we call not getting carried away. You hit 1-6 and next ball also you try. That's when you tend to lose focus and even your wickets at times. Again a pitch in the air. Will it be taken? Yes, it will be. One shot too many, or maybe that was slow ball, or maybe it did not come as he liked it on the bat. So Asif there, as I was talking about his temperament, saying that he should not get carried away, and carried away is what he went through, I would say. Now it's going to be a long walk back to the pavilion. As he exchanges some word, I don't know, let's see, I really want to see this, that he says the ball is not coming onto the bat. Yeah, I think there he did. He's saying it's holding up, be careful. As that looks like Kumar Lingden. Yes, that's Kumar Subba who comes on to bat, the left-hander who came into the team yesterday, but there was no match, so today is like his debut. Kamal there picks up the most crucial wicket of the opener Asif, who was looking dangerous. Left-hander batter Kumar Subba has to bat with his young prodigy, whom he groomed to be what Tenzin Rabge is today. Takes his leg guard. He is a legend here in Gelephu, not only through his cricketing skills but also coaching. He has manufactured so many players and feeded into the national team, be it women, be it men, as he takes mark in the Chandrapal style. He knows this ground all too well. Maybe the pitch is alien to him right now because of the bounce, but he knows this ground, he knows this area, he knows this climate, and he also knows these players. He often plays into the India team like Bogaigaon and all that. But for now, what matters is how he plays his first few balls. Came in and drives it. Will be only one run, but straight away he's off the mark. A cover drive from Kumar Subba there. Takes single of the last ball and keeps the strike. Good intention showed there by Kumar Subba. At the end of 4 overs, Himalayan cricket 16 for 1. To those of you watching us online on YouTube channel, please do ask questions or interact with me. I have the screen monitor in front of me. I can always answer to your questions. Not on who will win and all that, but any questions you have, please do put it. I'm going to answer that as and when I have time to look at the YouTube screen. For now, it's Javed who continues to the left-hander Kumar, and Kumar here takes a single and brings young Tenzin Rabge onto strike. Now he has his coach, his mentor, watching him right inside the crease at the non-striker end. Let's see how he will play. Well, these two never got a chance to play or bat alongside for Bhutan, but they did in their own respective eras. Both opening batter. I have batted with both, so I know what's going in their mind right now. Play and a miss again. He's trying to target that area onto the between the point and the gully. Javed is quick and the ball is holding up. It's always a difficult ask to bat on such a pitch, but you have to adjust. So I was opening partner of Kumar Subba back in our days, and recently in 2024-2023, my last cricketing years, I also happened to open the innings with young Tenzin Rabge. So he has that temperament, but it's how he executes, and just like that, he did not intend to play there, but it went to the gap and fetches him 1 run. Young Tenzin Rabge, since he is young, he needs constant talking from his non-striker. If someone talks to him like Mikyo did the other day and how he hit those runs at Gelephu High School, someone needs to talk to him constantly so that he doesn't get carried away like Asif did. Javed has been economical today. Try to cut that, his favorite shot, misses it. Well, Yashir Shah, one of the biggest fan of Bhutan cricket, is under the name of PTI Lovers, is asking the question, how many Bhutani, we call it Bhutanese, we don't call Bhutani, but it's Bhutanese. How many Bhutanese team Well, I'll get back to that after this ball. Yeah, sure. Stay with us. Tries to pull that ball towards the mid wicket, but only manages to get the inside edge and gets 1 run. Kumar. So yeah, so answering to PTI lover Yashir from Pakistan, there were total 15 teams in this tournament, among which 5 were Bhutanese team. 2 are playing right now in your screen. One being Himalayan from Gelephu, other is Paro from Paro. We had Takin City from Thimphu. Plays that to deep point. Will they take 1 run? No, they won't. That will be end of Javed's third over. Very economical he is. So coming back to the same thing. So 5 teams I named, and other teams were, one was Sarbang under 19 team, represented by Rohit. They were all academy players from here, and they did ever so well. Yes, they went down, but they went down with a fight. So yes, 5 teams in total, 5 Bhutanese teams. And other is Samsi old friends who are playing, and maybe you are interested to see the score. So let me try to get you the score, what's happening. Please give me a moment. So Samsi old friends are batting right now, and they are 53 for 2. If they lose to Bengal Duas and Himalayan cricket loses this match, then it will all go down to net run rate. So Samsi old friend right now 53 for 2. Yeah, so match is going on there. Sorry, we can't bring that live to you, but Gokul comes on from the Gelephu end, and there's an appeal. Will that be 4? No, it will be, but it will be interesting to see what signal umpire will give there. Looks like that was off the bat. That's why no appeal was entertained there by umpire Deshna Wongmode. Two runs to Kumar. Gokul knows Kumar all too well. He loves to play on the offside. Again, quick single taken. Good running between wickets by this two. Tenzerabgan now, he knows this bowler all too well. He knows with his natural swing, natural action, the in swing is definitely there. And the tricky part to play Gokul is that his ball swings in at the last minute, not from the first go. It's not like a banana, it's like more like L shape. It comes straight, then at the end it comes in. So it's always tricky to play someone like Gokul. You will see from this angle what's happening. There, as I was talking about, the ball came in. Will that be cut by the fielder? Yes. So that came in at the last minute, and Tenzin thought it was a ball to drive, but he could not. Only manages to get inside it. If not inside edge, he would have been clean bowled. Gokul doing some magic there. Has been unlucky with the first 2 deliveries. Again inside edge, and again ball goes down to a deep fine leg, and again 2 runs. It's like deja vu. What happened the ball before that, it happened again. So 2-1, 2-2 already of this over. 7 runs. Full toss this time, and will it be 6? Well, we have to see. It's no ball as well, and 6, yes. So Gokul, as I was talking about him, he can be effective at the same time. He can be destructive for his own team as well. If you bowl balls like that to Tenzin Rabge, he is going to punish you all day long. Free hit signal there by umpire Deshin. Now Tenzin Rabge has a free passport to go for any kind of shot. And well bowled, actually. Keeping it wide, not bowling to his body, which he likes. Still 1 ball to go of this Gokul over. Already 14 of this over. 15, I beg your pardon. An expensive over from captain himself, Gokul Kumar Gale. Now this will be interesting. He will be bowling to a left-hander. It's his natural swing. Let's see. Well played by Kumar. No run there. A dot ball to end Gokul's first over. At the end of power play, Himalayan cricket now 34 for 1. The owner of or a sponsor of Paro Cricket Club comes on to bowl. Navin Chetri starts off with a short ball. Will they go for 2 runs? No, they won't. It will only be 1 run to Tenzin Rabge. Navin Chetri there bowls ever so well. He is a difficult bowler to pick for any batter. With an unorthodox action, he never gives room whatsoever to any batter. He bowls as straight as the Bhutanese archer hits the target. Straight as you can be. Just like that. Placed it off his pad. Kumar there is leaving dangerously because he's playing cross and the ball is keeping low and not coming onto the bat. It will be much better option if he plays straight down the ground. Playing in V is what we call. Again, cross-batted shot. No power whatsoever, will only be 1 run to Kumar Subba. That hardly even left the 15-yard circle. Definitely means ball is not coming onto the bat. Tenzin Rabge striking at runner ball. Let's see what he will do. That is how you play in the V. Minimize the dot ball, take singles. Tenzin Rabge doing it so well. Looks like he's already set. Once he's set, it's difficult to get batter like Tenzin Rabge out. Slight adjustment by Shakil there. Strengthening the offside, looks like. Again plays cross. That was definitely now an unneeded throw there. Not necessary. Shakil, you might be active, you might be cheeky, but if you give away runs like that, no one would like it. Not needed. The batter was already inside the crease. Why to show off your skills of backflip and all? Not needed. Not being smart there, Shakil. Beautifully ball there. Tenzin Rabge had no answer whatsoever to that. That will be end of Navin Chhetri's over. That's the beautiful pavilion here. Yeah, you see 4 or 5 people gathered there. All have come out to support Tenzin Rabge. And those green and something that is there which we cannot ignore is the public toilet. But in the pure Bhutanese architecture. At the end of 7 overs, Himalayan cricket 38 for 1. This is an interesting change from the mountain end. It's going to be Nima, the left arm Chinaman. Left arm orthodox, he bowls both. That's definitely Nima. Score is not updated. Let me check the sheet that I have. Scorers look confused there. I don't know why, because it clearly says Nima, just number 1. He is in the playing 11 sheet. Orthodox ball. There's a big appeal. Will that be given? Yes. Tenzin Rabge is out. LBW to Nima there. What a ball. What a breakthrough. What a wicket to get. Why not celebrate like that? Dechen Wongmo took long time, and eventually the finger went up. That will be the end of young Tenzin Rabge. Long walk back there to the pavilion after making 18 from 19 runs, 19 balls. Some water for the umpire as well. Young Tenzin Rabge departs, and who comes in? The captain, fantastic himself, Rangjung Mikyo Doji. During the toss, he said, well, I lost the toss, but I wanted to bat anyways. Always a tough character he is. He will be now facing young Nima. Nima, Miko, and we have played together in one of the edition in the same ground. We were in Team Singe. Miko was the captain, and Nima was the peak of the bowler in that team. So these two know each other ever so well. Let's see who wins the battle here. Again, big appeal. Will that be given out? Not out, says this time. Dechen definitely took long time. Nima was definitely excited there. It definitely struck him on the pad. Mikyo there might consider himself lucky there, because if Dechen would have thought otherwise, it would have been end of him. Beautiful bowling there by Nima. Nima. Dancing there. Straight to the fielder. No run. Dancing Mikyo there. Happy feet shown by him. Trying to disrupt young Nima there. But Nima following him up. And now his line and length is disrupted by dancing Mikyo. That's white ball. Again, well balled there by Nima. Not the most convincing of the shot from Mikyo, but nevertheless he gets off the mark with that single. Now Nima will be bowling to a left-hander. Maybe this time he will bowl some Chinaman. Last ball of his over. He decides to bowl a left-arm orthodox only. So that will be end of first Nima's over. He took 1 wicket and gave away 3 runs. At the end of 8 overs, Himalayan cricket now 42 for 2. Navin Chetri to continue from the Gelephu town end. Played it straight down the ground for 1 run. Kumar has batted ever so well, rotating the strike. Now this will be interesting battle between Mikyo and Navin Chetri. Mikyo likes room early in his inning, but Navin doesn't give any room whatsoever. But Mikyo plays it beautifully down to the sweeper cover for 1 run. To those watching us online, if you have any questions, please do put it up in the chat box. I will try and answer them. If you have questions, if you have suggestions, please do let us know. Now this time a pitch in the air, in the gap, and should be 2 runs to Kumar and Mikyo. Takes the aerial route there, Kumar this time. Fetched him 2 runs. Shuffle down to the leg side. And a quick single taken. Good communication between these two. Looks like Nabi Chetri is warming up now only. After bowling 9 balls, he's warming up. Shows what a tough character he is. Mikyo Doji will be facing Navin now. Swing and a miss again. Miko is definitely struggling. Just push it down the ground. Take singles, Mikyo. Don't take a high risk shot. Why you need to hit 4 when you can do in singles? Much better. Uppish, but doesn't matter. That's much better, Mikyo. Kumar is doing that exceptionally well. Taking 2s and 1s. That will be end of 9 overs. Himalayan cricket 48 for 2. Nima continues from the mountain end, and there's a suggestion there by Yashir saying BCCB should work with Nima. He has a bright future with Chinaman bowling recently in the modern day cricket. Chinaman bowler is very effective, yes, but Chinaman is more like his variation. He is mostly bowling orthodox, just like that. But yes, what you have correctly mentioned, he has a bright future, but he needs to work hard. To give you a fun fact, this is Nima. His brother is Dawa, twin brother. Nima Dawa is a very common twins name here in Bhutan. So he has his brother Dawa, who is also. This time, Mikyo plays it straight. Will that be 4? No, it will be just 1 run. Well fielded there. So talking about Nima, that's Nima and Dawa. Both play cricket, both are left-handers. It's a unique combination they have, Nima Dawa. Beautifully played down the ground by Kumar. Looking for 2-run Miko there. I like this intent from Kumar Subha. How he is batting. Well batted there again by Mikyo. I don't know why keeper went up. Maybe he got too excited. Or maybe he enjoyed that defensive shot. It was picture perfect. Nima was one of the highest wicket taker of the tournament that I was talking about earlier on back in 2022. There was a weird incident that happened with Nima, I remember. In one of the celebrations, we tried to pick him up on this. He was bowling from this end only. And on the right hand side where Kumar is standing, we just dropped him bang on his head. Everyone was worried whether... Now this time it's up in the air and into the gap, and that will be maximum to Rangjung Mikyo Doji. Moves on to 10 from his 11 balls. Played it beautifully, a lofted shot inside out. What a way to treat a bowler who was bowling so well. Young Nima there. That is what happens when you play at this level. One ball slightly pitched up and is dispatched away for the maximum. Beautiful batting there by Rangjung Mikyo Doji. Just one more comment. Yashir is talking about Bhutan following in the footsteps of Afghanistan and Nepal. Well, for that we need population. That is what we don't have in Bhutan. Now it's up in the air. Will it be taken? Keeper underneath it and takes the catch. Not needed, Kumar. As I was talking about his heroic performance, how he was batting so well, rotating the strike. Not needed at this juncture. And Shakil finally does a thing that he was called on for, takes the catch. That will be end of Kumar and first test of success for Navin Chetri there. Long walk for Kumar. Batted well, but he should not have finished it the way he did it. Not needed, but a good effort from him nevertheless. Well, so talking about where we left before that wicket went down. So he's suggesting like Afghanistan and Nepal in the South Asian region as another rising cricket team, developing the talent and the grassroots level. Do you believe that in Bhutan? Yes, we do believe we will be there someday, but not at the rapid pace like Afghanistan and Nepal, because as I was talking, we do not have the population here. Yes, we have grassroots, we have people working right from under 15, under 10s. Even Rangjung Mikyo Doji has his own cricket academy called CAE, where he has more than 50 young players playing, coaching every day in Thimphu. And here in Gelephu, it's all to Kumar. The hard work and everything goes to him, how he has been working. So yes, grassroots is definitely there, but it's definitely going to take time. Rome was not built within a night. It took some time. So yes, that is what we believe in. Navin will be bowling to new batter Bikiran, who has come in. He's one of their best batter in this tournament. He starts slow for 1-2 balls, then you wait for him. If you give him room, you will be dispatched. This time plays it to the short mid wicket, no run. Will be yet another dot. Navin Chetri bowling so well. Yashir again mentions that Bhutan has the potential to be next Afghanistan and Nepal. Yes, we definitely do, and we definitely envision that. And there he plays. You cannot hold him back for a long time, because that is maximum from Bikiran's bat. The flamboyant left-hander. Slightly short, not that short, but he goes on to a back foot and pulls it ever so well. Beautiful batting display there from Bikiran. Umpire is still waiting for an acknowledgement from the scorers. Now he got... Yeah, finally he did, and score is updated. That was a largest of the 6. It was like as if that ball was even spotted from someone having lunch right now at Skyview restaurant here at Gelephu. It was that high, that big. Again tries to play a big shot, but this time manages to get the toe end of the bat, and will only be 1 run to Bikiran. Brings his captain back on strike. Like Yashir is communicating with a suggestion. If any of you watching us right now on YouTube, please do open up that chat. Let us know. Let's have a conversation. I'm all alone here in the com box, so why not? Let's have a conversation here. Navin Chetri, last ball. Miko, that was too close to cut. Will be dot ball. At the end of 11 overs with 9 overs to go, Himalayan cricket 63 for 3. We have go with Karkis. Karkis, I don't know how you pronounce that. Who is watching us from Nepal. Namaste. I hope things have settled down in Nepal. Things are much better. We are with Nepal. We pray for Nepal. We hope things are back to normal and things have started running smoothly. Our prayers are there with Nepal and everyone watching us from Nepal. Nima right now to bowl his third over. Third over from the Gelephu town end. It will be an interesting battle, especially for Nima. Two hard hitters there batting and well bowled. Bikiran getting the test of his own medicine. He himself is a left arm orthodox bowler and he doesn't make life easier for any batter. And Nima definitely there making life difficult for Bikiran as well. And a pitch in the air, will it be taken? Will it be 6? We'll have to see, but it's a drop. A catch gone down. Buttery fingers, at Mr. Solo would say. That was a catch. I don't know who that fielder was. It should have been taken because to drop Bikiran earlier in his inning, it's like going into a battle without a bulletproof jacket. More like going in a swimsuit. It's always difficult when you drop matches or let's say catches. It's the same thing I feel. And now what happens? Young Nima loses it and drifts one down the leg and white ball. Well, we have Karma Doji there. I'll come back to your comment in a while. Ball straight. Nima there, dot ball. So Kamadoji says, great to see Bhutan cricket making milestones. I hope to come back and play one day. All love to all the players and teams in the tournament. Well, Karmadoji, we feel you, we hear you. That's definitely not out, stuck on the pad. Please do come back. We need people who come back. Not only cricket, not only Gelephu, but Bhutan needs people coming back and contributing to our own country. That is what we need. Yes, cricket has developed at a quite rapid pace, but Dancing Miko again showing some dancing skills there. Maybe last night he went to Southern Cave. Some dance move I can see. Twisting and turning Mr. Twist. Yet another white ball. This is what happens. Catch goes down and you suddenly lose it. You tend to try a bit too hard to get the wicket. Of the inside edge, looking for 2 runs, but Bikiran not interested whatsoever. And Miko is not happy. So yes, Kamadoji, coming back to you. Thank you for all the love to the players and the team. Please do come back and let's develop cricket and take it to higher grounds. That's all I have to say. Again, well ball there by Nima. Finishes off with a dot ball. From 12 overs, Himalayan cricket 67 for 3. Well, go with Karkis. It's a big fan of Miko, he says. Miko sir, I always used to follow him. Well, yes, He is the superstar here in Bhutan in terms of cricket. Not only his playing skills now, he's developing young minds, young cricketer, budding cricketers. He is now looking to feed into national team through his academy at Thimphu. He is doing that job ever so well in Thimphu. And here at Gelephu S. Kumar, these two are the players who have their academy running, and we have other coaches like Kilevida, Karma from Wangdi and Punakha respectively. They are also putting their soul into cricket. So we all are there to enjoy this moment and work for cricket. That's it, cricket. It's not Bhutan cricket, it's not private cricket, it's not Bhutan Olympic, it's cricket. That is what matters to all of us, and we are doing that, every one of us here. Flighted ball this time. Rajat comes on to ball his leggy. So Navin Chetri gets the rest. And from the Gelephu town end is Rajat. Again, flighted ball, sweeps it this time. And into the gap it is. 4 runs to Rangjung Mikio Doji. It was definitely outside off stump, a leg spinner, but he swept that so elegantly. It pierced the gap and will be 4. I think that 4 was for go with Karkis there. You said you're a fan of Miko sir, and Miko sir gives you a sweep shot. Shot this time, again in the gap, but this time it will be a sweeper cover doing the work and will only be 1 run. Well, Karmadolji says, Acho MJ, appreciate your commentary. It is fun to watch, and to all the media team for the great live stream. Well, thank you so much, Kama. Well, trying to give back to cricket in the best ways that I can after retiring. So I am here commenting, trying to give voice to what you are already watching, trying to make it interesting. I hope I am trying, and I am giving you the ears that you need to the live stream. And that's the motive here. Flighted ball, and Bikiran tries to play a big one this time. Only manages to get the inside edge and will only be 1 run. Thank you, Karma, for pointing that out. The media team, especially if I have to name, it's Bhagwati Acharya here in this ground and Dhiraj Pradhan at Gelephu Higher Secondary School ground. These two are the only 2 persons from the media who are working tirelessly to give you a live stream, to give you a regular update, what's happening and all. Mikio there trying to punch that down the ground, but only manages to hit it straight back to the bowler. Rajat mixing it up, and upish in the air and into the gap again. Miko definitely now looks comfortable, and he's building his innings in the manner he's known to do. Beautiful 4 this time again. Takes the aerial route over the point and will be 4 runs to Rangjung Mikio Doji. Beautiful batting display there by Mikio. That will be the end of Rajat's over. 7 overs to go. Himalayan cricket 77 for 3. Nima will be finishing off from the mountain end. This is unlike Bikiran playing those cheeky shots, taking singles, but I think that's the maturity in him when he knows Miko is striking better than him. Why he has to go for big shots? Instead, take singles, rotate the strike, keep the scoreboard ticking, and bring the batter who is in form on strike. And that's what Bikiran does. And again, pitch it up. This time it will be driven down to long on for just 1 run. Well, Yashir has come back with yet another comment. Although Australia and New Zealand have much smaller population compared to Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, their cricket teams are still amongst the strongest in the world. This shows that population something. We'll come back to that. Will be 1 run to Bikiran. Doesn't come off the middle of the bat. Well, in terms of population, yes. So what I'm talking about, population is, I don't know if you know, but the population of Bhutan is only 700,000 people. I know you will be shocked, but only 700,000 people. You tell me how much is Australia and New Zealand? It's way more than that. And it's in the air and taken. 1 shot too many plays Mikyo, and only manages to find the lone fielder there in the off. That is the point. And this time the point fielder doesn't commit any mistake. Mikko departs after a well-built innings 21, but he should have batted a bit longer, at least till the 80th over, I feel. Well, he perishes trying to accelerate the runs. Nima finally gets the better of Mikyo. Young Nima there, like Yashir was mentioning, one of the future prodigy if Bhutan cricket invests in him. We have lots of left arm orthodox spinner. One is Nima. Others that I can talk about is the already in national team are 2. Sonam Hishe, I beg your pardon, Sonam Hishe and Namge Thinle. These 2 are the player right now under contract system in Bhutan cricket. But we also have the option of now Nima. Sujit Nandi comes into bat. One of the most experienced player in this tournament. He runs his own academy at Bogaigaon and has been playing in Bhutan for the last 15 years. Yet to get off the mark. For 15 years he has been playing under various banner, Dragon Striker, Youth 11, Himalayan CC, you name it. He has always played and dedicated his life to cricket. Not only to Indian cricket, but to Bhutanese cricket as well. And gets off the mark with single down to mid-off. At the end of 14 overs, Himalayan cricket now 80 for 4. So let me take this time to answer to what Yashir was mentioning about the population. Population doesn't matter is what he says, but it does matter. For countries like Bhutan, let's say Maldives and Bhutan, to grow exponentially like others did is difficult. As you see, even Karma is not in the country, he has left the country. So there will be people leaving. You cannot feed in players continuously to the system. There will be always a limited number of players playing, and that is one of the drawbacks that Bhutan is facing right now. You invest into the player, but we do, but the players, they always have something better to do. They move out eventually, and that is what becomes the Achilles heel of Bhutan cricket. So I hope I have answered your doubt, Yashir, there. Though we want to believe that we can play like Nepal and Afghanistan, yes, we do believe we will be there someday, but not very soon. It will take some time. And the foundation is being laid right now with the academies I named. I repeat, In tempo, it's CAE, Mikyos. Here, Sarvam, Kumar Subba, Punakha, Kilebida, Wangdi, Karmadema. They are. And there's on the. That looked close from this side. I don't know. Gokul was definitely excited. The only thing that saved Sujit Nandi there was, I think he was charging the bowler there. He came out of the crease. Else from here it looked dead straight. But this angle is not the best angle to tell you what had happened. Maybe if we had this angle, then yes. Unfortunately, Bhutan cricket doesn't have the replay system yet, or the review system, but let's see. Very soon we might have it. It's up to the media team now, Bhagwati and Dheeraj and the cricket office, Ashok, Dambar Singh Gurung and all, to plan for it. The review system, at least the replay system, that would do wonders to the game of cricket in Bhutan. This ground has also seen international cricket being hosted. The first being the Quad Series that happened last year. Full toss this time, and it will be only 1 run. Will that be called no ball? Interesting to see. Well, I think it was a legal delivery because he has already bowled 1. And second, if I get the rules correct, he will have to discontinue his bowling and give to someone else with 2 full tosses. But it didn't happen. Up in the air, takes the aerial rule. Will it be taken? No, looks like it will be 6. Yes, it is. Tall, lanky fellow there, Kishan, even he could not stop that. Sujit Nandi there joins the party, gets on the wagon wheel and hits 6, just like Bikiran did early in his innings. Here on, they have wickets in hand. This would be the best time to accelerate. Oh, take singles like that. That fielder there in the point is way too deep. He's not taking the start. That's how he's giving singles within the 30 yard. At the end of 15 overs, and that's the scoreboard. It will be updated in a while. The dugout, the covers here for the rain. So yes, at the end of 15 overs, Himalayan cricket, 90 for 4. A change of end for Rajat, who was bowling from the Gelephu town end, now comes from the mountain end. Those who are watching us online, please do ask questions, leave comments. I'll try to cover as and when I can, so that it's a two-way communication here at the Gelephu International Cricket Ground. Flighted ball this time, well balled. Nandi, mere bhai, if you are stuck in the crease, that is what happens to a flighted ball. You have to use your feet to a flighted ball, else it's going to come in like that. It was definitely missing the stumps. Sharp turn there. Nandi did not read that at all. Beautiful bowling from Rajat. He was bowling leg spinners, now suddenly off spinners. And again, mixing it up. He has so much variation in him. Now with a left-hander, I'm sure he's going to be offie. Reminds me of Sachin Tendulkar, whom I grew watching when I was small and when I was learning cricket. He used to bowl off leg both in one over. I always used to like that. And those days, in a 50 over format, that was a talent. Bowling both spin equally good. He was one. Short, plays to short fine leg and will be a dot ball. Okay, Karma Doji is asking who is the top scorer and wicket taker at the moment in the tournament. Okay, so highest, there are 3 pools, Karma Doji, just to let you know. Pool A, Pool B, Pool C. So I'll talk about Pool C because I have been watching their matches from the first match itself. So Pool C, highest run getter is Gokul Kumar Gale, who was bowling just before this over. So he's the highest run getter and also the MVP. And the highest wicket taker is from Himalayan. You will see him later on, who is going to bowl left arm orthodox Aniruddha, who also happened to take the only hat trick of this tournament. So yeah, so Aniruddha is the highest wicket taker and Gokul the highest run getter for Pool C. Overall, there's someone called Mohammed something. I'll just get to the stats, but I have to shift between pools. So there's no tournament high scorer yet. It's like pool wise they are doing. So eventually when it goes to top 3, it starts from tomorrow, I think. Yeah, Super 3. So that time they will be declaring the highest run getter and everything. But there's someone, a gentleman named Mohammed something, who is the top. He has 400 something points. I think he's from Banaras Cricket Club. I hope I have answered your question, Doji. At the end of 16 overs, Himalayan cricket 92 for 4. And there's change of bowler from the Gelephu town end. Captain Gokul takes himself off. A change in fielding also to the left-hander. Even that's odd to see. 2 fielders maybe, I don't know. That's so one is definitely Kishan, who has one of the biggest hand in Bhutan cricket. That's why he's one of the safest as well. Safest, biggest arm as in palm, I mean PALM. Wide ball definitely it is. Yes, Kamal there trying a bit too hard in his second spell. Bikiran is batting on 13 from 14 balls. I think this is the time he would like in any match to go after any bowler. Big hitter he is, but today it's not coming on to his bat. That will be single. Oh, they will convert it into 2. Very good running between wicket and very poor fielding, I would say. He should have charged that ball like a tiger is known to charge his prey. But he was more casual, more like a hippopotamus there. Very slow to pick up that call and the ball from the batter's bat. But nothing to take away from the batter. A very good running between wickets, this too. Again, a pitch in the air. Will it be taken? Yes, it will be. Today is not Bikiran's day. Except that 1-6 he hit. Rest have all been mistimed from his bat, which is very unlikely of him. Kamal Khan there gets his success, gets his second wicket. Definitely looked like a slower ball, or maybe it did not come off the pitch as Bikiran expected. Bikiran departs after making 15 runs. Looks like it's going to be Tashifunso TP who comes on to bat. He can rotate the strike so well. Maybe Sujit Nandi will take the role of the hitter here on. He can definitely hit. But it will be Tashi Phuntsho who will be facing Kamal Kant there. Those watching us online, I need a small feedback from you. Is the camera angle, the zoom, okay for you to see the match? Or would you like us to zoom in a bit? Both the cameras. I think this camera is just fine. As TP gets off the mark with a single, that is his role. Take single. But this camera, is it a bit too far for you all? Those watching us online, do let us know. Or if it's perfect, then no problem. Just give a thumbs up if you are listening to me right now. It's Sujit Nandi now. It's his time, 3 balls of Kamal. And decides to play a defensive shot instead. Thank you, Yashir, for confirming that camera is okay. Well, we just want you to have the best test of the live stream, so yeah, that's why. And feedback is the way we go. Again, a back foot shot, and this time single to Nandi. Tashi Phuntsho there. Demoted in batting order, I feel, today. Usually he comes up the order, but today he's batting at number 7. And there's a big appeal. Is that out? I think the fielder was a bit too slow. Keeper there doesn't look happy. Blaming the fielder there. Well, Shakil is a character. At the end of 17 overs, Himalayan cricket now 98 for 5. Lightning quick there. Shakil. Instead of taking off the bells, takes off the wicket only and sees the end of Sujit Nandi. Trying to charge Rajat there. Only manages to miss it completely. But hats off to Shakil there. If I have to rate his energy, Shakil, I would say he has 200% energy in him. Always agile, always active, always with emotion and expression and aggression at times. The coach is also a coach at Paro Cricket Academy. We have Ugendorji there commenting. Commentary is fabulous. Well, sir, I'm missing you. Where are you? Please do come. It's only me. I think people are bored hearing only my part of the story, my voice. If you join me, it won't be fabulous, it will be fantabulous. So if you're listening to me, sir, please do join. He's somewhere around this ground only, watching live, it seems. Vicky is the new batter, is the man who has come in. And Karmadoji stays out today. So now it's up to him to prove that it is worth the slot of Karmadoji. Let's see how he bats. Flighted ball and leggy this time. Rajat is definitely mixing it all up, and it's not making life easier for any batter. And that too, two new batters on the crease now. And this time it came in. That was definitely missing leg. Good umpiring, I must say. Huge turn there. His off spinners are turning more than his leg spinner. Beautiful bowling display by Rajat there. One of the imported player, I would say. And clean ball it is. Imported, he says. Yes, I am imported. And that's what an imported product can do. Shatter the stumps. Vicky there, having put into the team today, fails to trouble the scorer. Departs for a duck. Not at all comfortable he looked. Beautiful bowling this from Rajat. 2 wickets already in his third over. He is turning the tides here for Paro Cricket Club. Beautiful, beautiful bowling display this. Bastard, another opening bowler comes into bat. Maybe he said before Ugendorji, maybe to put some run on the board, but even Ugendorji can hit. But looks like he gets a promotion, Batsab. Flighted ball again. They are not negotiating with the spin that Rajat is generating off the turf. That was a risky shot from Bastab again. At the end of 18 overs, Himalayan Cricket 99 for 7. While Himalayan Cricket, if you are watching live stream right now on your mobile phones or on the TV inside, please listen to me. The tip for you is to see off Rajat. He's spinning the ball, and if you want to negotiate his spin, you have to use your foot. If you don't use your feet, then you are a sitting duck for him. Arun Gurung has a comment. Bhutan Cricket Council Board should take initiative to organize cricket tournament in every school around the country in order to produce quality players. Well, Arjun Gurung, I don't know if you are from Bhutan. If you are, it's an update to you. If you are not from Bhutan, then an update to you is Bhutan Cricket does that every time. They have inter-school tournament, inter-house tournament, even inter-class tournament, as Kamal continues from the Gelephu town end. I don't know why Shakil is running up. I thought there was a catch. As I was mentioning, he's 200% energy. Well, coming back to Arun Gurung, so yes. So there is tournament, even a class tournament, inter-class tournament is happening, but not with the leather ball. We call it modified cricket. So they play with the junior, under 19, under 16, even under 10. They play with the soft ball, but others pull this time will only be one run to touch when so brings Basta back on the strike. So yes, so we have modified cricket, we have junior cricket, and we also have a bunch of them playing hard ball cricket, the proper cricket, the red ball we call it. So yes, it's there. It's not like we don't have, we do. I think if you are not from Bhutan, please do follow Bhutan cricket page on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. You will get updates there. Bastav there doesn't get any bat on the ball. So yeah, so to produce, I don't know if you're producing quality players from there, but tournament is definitely there. People at least know cricket, what cricket is. Before, no one knew what cricket is. Everyone thought it was a game that everyone played in the movie Lagan, but now everyone knows what cricket is in Bhutan. And there's this time I can understand why Shakil is energized, because Bastav nicked it down to the wicketkeeper there. Kamal gets yet another wicket, his third wicket. Now comes Ugen Dorji. I feel he should have come before Bastav, because Bastav coming in did not make any difference. It was like you are promoting 11 number batter. More like a night watchman, I felt, because he definitely looked uncomfortable in the pitch. No technical shots, not getting bat on the ball, missing. So I think the whole idea of promoting him just failed. With that, is now two Bhutanese player on the field. It's Ugendoji, aka Pako. That's much better. Instead, now these two are quick, and no says TP sends him back rightly. Will only be one run to Ugendoji, straight away off the mark Ugen. Well, Yasir says, Manoj sir, I'm greatly enjoying your commentary while having tea. You are truly one of my favorite. Thank you, Yasir. That means a lot. A play and a miss. He tries to play that inside-out shot. He plays that ever so well, but Kamal is not making it easier for him. Kamal Kant ends his 4 overs allotted with a very good figure of 3 for 19. Job well done, Kamal. Now it must be Javed from the other end who will finish it off. But as we wait and see. Coming back to comedians, thank you so much. Trying to make it interesting for you all. As I was mentioning that time, trying to give you all ears to the already beautiful ground view that you're getting, the live streaming. So, and he also mentioned, we miss Ugen Doji sir. So Ugen Doji sir, you are being missed by everyone, even myself. Please do come at least in the second innings. Let's have the chitter chat. Let's enjoy. Let's have fun. Let's pull each other's leg. That is what commentary is all about. It's not about talking about ball by ball. It's about giving insights. It's about giving stories. It's all about storytelling. I was expecting it to be a fast bowler to end, but it's Rajat. But why not? When he's turning the ball like he's much better shot this time by Ugen. That's how you use your feet against a flighted ball. Young Ugen Dorji is showing others, even the experienced player like Nandi, how to play a spinner when he's turning a ball. Other way is you can sweep him. That will negotiate whether he's bowling a lay or off, doesn't matter. You can sweep that ball. And again another stumping there, lightning quick again. Shakil there. Himalayan batters are giving early Diwali gifts to everyone out here, especially to Paro. Not needed. Why to come down? I mean, you are not like charging the ball. You are standing outside the crease and batting. Tashikunso only manages to miss it and stumped out. Rajat gets his third wicket. Now 3 bowlers have taken 3 wickets now. That's a huge thing. A great comeback. It's like they have found their inner strength, much like a traveler finding a hidden monastery in the valleys of Thimphu when you go on a trekking. And now looks like they are on the path of victory. If they can restrict Himalayan cricket below 120 or maybe even 110, they can come out and chase this target. But mind you, the pitch is not easier to bat on. The ball is not coming onto the bat. But if you bat sensibly, like Mikko was doing earlier in his inning, then, and even like Kumar, then yes, you can easily reach the target. But if you bat like how others have batted, giving away wicket, no price tag on the wicket. Aniruddha, the highest wicket taker, comes on to bat. Will they take 2 runs? Aniruddha needs to rush. He's casually running. Aniruddha definitely looks like in a different territory. He's good with his bowling arm, but with his batting wrist, he needs to prove now. Aniruddha off the mark with 2 runs. Flighted ball again. Big appeal. Is that out? Yes. As I was talking about his running, a lazy running. He was running like a rabbit there, hopping around. That was definitely out. No intent whatsoever shown from Aniruddha. This is a suicide run, I would say. I'm sorry to use this word, but it is a suicide. More like kamikaze pilot back in World War II. Well, that will be the end of innings. Himalayan, after having a good start, are all bundled up now. Only for 104. A low target, but definitely defendable. Because it's not easy to bat on this pitch, as we have seen today. Aniruddha there, I don't know, I have no words to describe what he did. It's like he didn't have a price tag on his wicket. Even though 2 runs he ran, he looked very uncomfortable, as if like he didn't want to bat. He was forced to come in. Well, whatever it is, it's something that he should learn from the next game. It did not work out for them. They are all bundled out for 104 only. And they did not even play the full 20 overs. So Aniruddha did not do the job that he was meant to do. So this is the batting card. Good start from Asif and Tenzin, 11 and 18. Then Kumar Subba rotated the strike all too well. And it was Mikko Durji with 21 and no one else apart from there. Bikiran had a quick fire 15 and 10, but nothing much after that. So Ugendoji stays not out, as he lost his partners from the other end. They were all bundled out. A total of 7 extras given by Team Paro, which is quite good considering the slippery surface out here. And this is the bowling card. So I stand myself corrected. That time I thought 3 bowlers took 3 wickets. It's just 2 of them. So pick up the bowler. 3 for 16 is Rajat with his offie and leggy of his 3.4 overs. And Kamal Kant 3 for 19. And the most economical bowler today was Javed, who I thought would bowl the last over. Most economical. He also had 1 maiden over as well. most expensive they are Gokul, and as I was mentioning, they have only given away 7 extras. So that will be the end of first inning. Please don't go anywhere. Grab a coffee, grab a tea like our yesterday is doing at Pakistan. Grab a tea or grab a juice if you are at a hot place, and stay tuned. We will be back with the run chase from Paro, how they fare. Please do not go away. We'll take a short breather here at the com box. Kuzo Zampo once again. And good afternoon now from Gelephu Mindfulness City. Well, will Paro reach? That's the big question. The required run rate is only 5.25, and this is their batters. Gokul, Navin Chetri, Shakil, the wicketkeeper batter, Jimmy Tile, Ugen Samrup, he's also known as Bravo, Sonam Rinchen, Kishan Gale, Kamal Khan, Javed, Rajat, Nima all can bat. Their batting goes right till the depth, but what matters is how they will play, how they will execute themselves. Well, we have to wait and see how that will fare. And opening up the proceedings would be the left-hander, jersey number 29, Bastav Roy, who had a terrible outing with the bat earlier on, who'd like to come back strong in his bowling at least. The wicketkeeper is young Tenzin Rabge. Well, we have to wait and see whether it will be the Southern Foothills team, Himalayan, who will win this match. If they win, they will be through. Or will it be the Taksang boys all the way from Paro? Will they win this and make the pool ever so interesting? I'm not too sure what's happening at the other ground, but that result also will be interesting to see. With that, play, says umpire Deshan, and is the first ball of the second inning. Bastav to Kamal. There's an appeal, but keeper was not interested. So definitely there was nothing. So Kamal happens to be again one such player who opens the bowling, then comes out and opens the bowling. Super all-rounder, I will name them as. Samsi old friend have posted a target of 88 for Bengal Duos. White ball. No, there's appeal this time. Now it's weird now. First, only the bowler who goes up, no one is interested. Second, both keeper and bowler goes up and umpire says white ball. Well, there was definitely something. Unless we have a sneakometer here, we won't be able to tell you what it clipped, but yes. Yeah, so coming back to the match that's happening. So 88 is the target set by Samsi old friend for Bengal Duas, and Bengal Duas in 4 overs have made 17 and have lost 1 wicket. Well, that's an interesting match going on there. If Samsi lose there and Himalayan they lose here, then it's going to be interesting. It will be the Guruji net run rate, and there's big appeal, and umpire Deshan feels that it was definitely high or maybe missing the leg stump. Still, both the batters are not off the mark. That would be leg by. Well, as I was talking, if Samsi loses and Himalayan loses, then everyone will be hooked on to Cricket Club app to see whose net run rate is better. Well, if you want to know the net run rate, I'll give you that as well. Hang on for a while. Bastav again drifting down the leg. When the score is low, you can't afford to bowl wides like that. It looks like definitely it's Bastav's bad day. Well, I'll give you the points table on the screen after this over. Do not worry. When MJ there, do not fear is what I go by, my slogan. So yes, I will give you, my online audience, those watching, the points table, so that you get the gist of what's happening here in Pool C. This time a much better shot from Shakil, the wicketkeeper batter. Guess single. And he's off the mark with 1 run. Some field adjustment going on there. Bastap coming round the wicket this time. And even now, Kamal gets off the mark with that attempted Yorker from Bastap. It's able to drive it down to mid-on for a 1 run. Bastap is bowling so well from this end. From over the wicket, he was struggling to negotiate with his spin that he was swing that he was generating. 2 wide balls he bowled in. So now he comes around the wicket, and from this side he's bowling way better. Last ball of his delivery. Appeal again, not out, says umpire. That was definitely missing the leg stump. So at the end of first over, Paro Cricket Club 5 for 0. And this is the points table I was talking about. If Himalayan cricket goes down today, they will remain at 7 points. Let's say Samsi also lose, they will remain at 5. Then it will be Paro Cricket Club and Bengal Duars with 7 points. Then it will be among the 3 of them, Himalayan, Paro and Bengal Duars, who will go through. It will be all down to net run rate. As you see right now, Himalayan has the most healthiest run rate, but if they lose this match, that will go down at least down to 2 something. And if Paro win within some allocated overs, then yes. So it's an interesting thing. Unless Himalayan wins or there's no result, Himalayan goes through. Else, the other 2 have equal chance. But Samsi has to lose. If Samsi win and Himalayan loses, again it will be Samsi who goes through to the Super 3. Well, so it's an interesting situation here, interesting day of cricket. Asif will open the proceeding from the Gelephu town end. Starts off with a short ball and into the gap. Fielder there definitely misjudged that. Will be 2 runs. Shakil there, I think a change of gloves for him. But he's a very, very clever person. Maybe he drank, maybe sipped in some water as well. Asif too, a super all-rounder. Charges down the track, tries to loft him over the offside, but completely misses that. Good bowling there by Asif, as I was mentioning. Another super all-rounder. Opening the bowling, opening the batting. Pitched up this time into the gap. Will that be first 4 or will it be cut off? That's Nandi doing the all sweeping work, running work. Old legs but young at heart. Nandi keeps that to 2. This time a pitch in the air, and this time much better looking shot. Again is the running and is slippery out there. Fielders have to be careful. Again 2 runs. Well, if he's targeting that area, why don't you have a sweeper cover there instead of having the third man, deep third man? I mean, defined leg. Yes, that is what Asif does. That is experience. He pulls in the long on to mid on and then sends cover back. That will only be 1 run. But he has to keep the offline. And now he balls straight. And Kamal there, he kept posing one for the camera, but the ball never went to the boundary. As that too should have been 2 runs. Well, not good bowling there by Asif. He should have kept it on the offside instead of bowling straight. Not much run on the board. Will bat it. The point fielder is too deep. Will take 1 run. At the end of 2 overs, Paro Cricket Club now inching closer to their total with 13 on the board without losing any wicket. Batsaf to continue with his second over. And into the gap again, and yet another 4. This time it comes off the bat of Shakil. It was pitched short, and Shakil played it beautifully through the covers. A cut shot through the covers for 4 runs. So Batsaf has not learned lessons from his earlier over. Starts off again with a very bad ball. Batsaf definitely not having the greatest of the day today. Now onto the leg side, and he flicks it down, but this time there's protection. Will only be 1 run to the fine leg. Kamal and Shakil there doing the job for Paro. They just need 87 more now. They just need to maintain this partnership. Again a clash between the batter and the bowler. Some words exchanged there. But good that they don't take it any further. Batsaf, I think he should come round the wicket. He was bowling better from the round the wicket than over the wicket. And so he does. And call it a commentator's curse. As I was talking good about him coming round the wicket, he delivers another wide. This has definitely not been his day. Okay, there's another comment. Where are Tashidoji, Karmadoji, fast bowler from Punakha, and Sonamishe? We haven't seen those. Okay, Yashir, Sonamishe played. Even Tashidoji played for Takin City. They lost. They were in pool A or B. I'm not too sure. Please do check. But they were there. And this time, through the covers. Is it 4? Yes, it is. This time it went like a treasure bullet. Shakil there, after exchanging word with the batter, dispatches it for a boundary. Beautiful shot there by Shakil. So yes, coming back to Yes's comment on Karmaduji is in this team. Sadly, he's not playing this match. He played the previous match. He's left out for one Indian player today for Himalayan CC. But other two, Sonamishe and Tashidoji, they played for Takhin City. They lost and they won't be featuring from tomorrow. Tomorrow is Super 3. So we'll have all the matches here at GICG. Bastov again a play and a miss. It's targeting that vacant area. That will be end of 3 overs. Paro Cricket Club cruising at the moment at the altitude of 24,000. That is 24 for 0. Change of bowling from the Gelephu town end. It's going to be the left arm orthodox bowler Bikiran. He mixes it up quite well. While Captain Mikyo feels this is the time to break the partnership. Flat this time again. Starts off with a flat ball. And what these two batters are doing well is the running between wickets. They have done this ever so well. They are dropping and running. They are minimizing the dot ball, and what it is doing is it is putting the pressure back on Himalayan, because firstly there's not much run on the board. Secondly, the fielders are getting tired. Just like that, even singles will do for them. Now they are confused, Himalayan, whether to protect the boundaries or to protect the singles. This is what happens when you don't have enough runs on the board. This time a dot ball. Much better ball. Bowling straight. No turn. He's generating like Rajat did in the first inning. Dancing Kamal there. Sweeps it down. More like a paddle sweep. And he's up for 2 runs. But Shakil is not interested whatsoever. Good call there from Kamal, because the throw was sharp and hard, and if Tenzin had collected it, it would have been end of Kamal, but for now it will just be 1 run. Well ball, well left. Shakil is being watchful. Bat it is, and out, says umpire Dechen. Shakil, the character he is, will not listen. He will stand with his hands there on the hip, but My brother, it is what umpire decides. Yes, we are never happy, but it is the breakthrough that needed. That was needed for Himalayan Cricket Club because it's the end of Shakil. Bad bat is what umpire thinks it is, and that will be end of Shakil and the first smell of blood to Bikiran. Does the trick for Captain Mikyo, gets the much needed wicket and breaks the partnership. That partnership was looking lethal. Shakil, they are not happy, but it is what it is, my brother. We do not have review system. Even from here, it looked like it might have touched the pad, then the bat, or bat and the bat. We never know. But what mattered was umpire. Rakesh thought it was definitely bad, then bat, and that too in line. That will be the end of 4 overs. Paro Cricket Academy now 27 for 1. Well, we have a question from Mr. or Miss DP who says he or she missed the first inning. How many wickets did Nobin from Paro to Nobin Chetri, right? He took 1 wicket, but he bowled well. So I think he bowled 3 overs and he took 1 wicket. I hope that answers your question. So back to the game. The man who has taken the highest wicket comes from the mountain end, the Himalayan end. Aniruddha it is. Aniruddha Rai, who also has taken hat-trick. And hat-trick is what Miko would want from him today. Or maybe 2 wicket or so, to get them back in the game. Straight to the point fielder, no run, 2 dot balls. Clean ball it is, Aniruddha. As I was talking about him, the highest wicket taker adds 1 more feather to his hat. Takes his tally to wicket number 8 total. Gets the set batter Kamal, who was dancing and making runs on the pitch. Gets wicket in his very first over, in his 3rd ball only. Aniruddha does the trick. The spinners have done the task for Captain Mikio Doji. The pitch is good to bat on now. The sun has come out, but I think it's difficult to play the spinners. The spacer, I think, is coming onto the bat. But for spinners, they still have to slightly adjust the footwork and the timing. Rajat, I can make it out from his pink helmet, comes on to bat. He will join his captain Gokul Kumar Ghale, the highest run getter. It will be an interesting battle. Highest wicket taker of this pool in this tournament versus highest run getter Gokul versus Anuradha. But right now is Rajat. And Rajat will be facing some his own medicine because he was turning the ball like anything today in the morning. Now he will have to prove his worth with the bat. So Rajat will be facing the furious Aniruddha right now. Starts off with a defensive ball. Short, I mean. What a tournament Aniruddha is having. A hat-trick and a wicket in his first over in this ever so important match. pitches it up slightly and should be 2 runs to the batter. No, they only decide to go for 1 run. Brings the captain, fantastic, Captain Cool, Gokul Kumar Ghale on to strike. The batter in form, back-to-back 50s he made, but unfortunately yesterday he could not. He made 25 still, but he already has 250s in his name in this tournament. He would definitely like 50 here. No turn whatsoever from Aniruddha. That will be end of Aniruddha's first over. At the end of 5 overs with 1 over of power play to go, Paro Cricket Academy 28 for 2. Well, Yashir has put a question there. When will Bhutan's trilateral or bilateral series start? Well, there's one coming up, ACC 50 overs, that Bhutan will be participating. I don't know the details of it, how many countries and all, but that is in the horizon for the men's team. For the women's team, I think very soon a tournament is going to be held here, international, and we'll see big names. I can't reveal right now, but that's in the horizon. So it might be in November or maybe December, let's see. But yeah, that's it for now for men 50 overs tournament ACC, and for women a home series. Big run to continue from Gelephu end. Well, washed there right onto the bat by Rajat. Two wickets down already for Paro. Lets that go. Just seeing whether it will turn or not. Being watchful, Rajat. This time it comes in. Gokul wanted run, but Rajat was not interested whatsoever. They just need 77 more from 88 balls, but they should not lose any more wicket. They can afford lots of dot balls. They can even afford median overs. Does not matter, but they should not lose any more wicket, because it will put unnecessary pressure on Paro cricket. For Himalayan, they should look to take at least 3 more wicket within 10 overs. Then they'll be back in the game. This time a quick single, a shy at the stumps, but Gokul makes his ground. Defends that ball, Gokul. Gokul being watchful. We don't need any silliness out there, especially coming from the captain. At the end of power play, Paro cricket comfortably cruising at 29 for 2. To those watching us online, live right now, please do tell me topics that I can cover about. If you want to know about Gelephu Mindfulness City, where this tournament is being hosted, please do let me know. I can talk about that. Anything you want to hear about, anything about Bhutan, let me know. I'll come back to that. With that, Aniruddha to continue with the second over. Starts off with a flatter delivery. Dot ball again. Rajat and Gokul are being very cautious here, and that is the need of the hour. Forget about the run rate. Play your 20 overs. You will win this game. Again, we see a lazy effort from Aniruddha. We saw the laziness in him while he batted. How he gave away his wicket while taking the single run. And now also, I have seen this left-hander bowlers mostly being not so good in fielding. One example is Sonamishe. Now he has improved a lot. He too isn't well known with his fielding skills. And even Aniruddha seems to be the similar kind. What Himalayan is doing beautifully right now is they are bowling dot balls, dot balls, dot balls. It brings the run rate down, but it also puts pressure on the batter's mentality, because how many dot balls will face? I mean, players like Gokul, who is known for big hitting, it's difficult to keep them silent for most of the time. Definitely turn there. Gokul Kumar Kale facing the highest wicket taker versus the highest run getter, and highest wicket taker gets better of the run getter. End of second over of Aniruddha. 30 for 2, Paro Cricket Academy. Well, Rahul Goyal has asked $1 million question, for which even I would need at least 4 lifeline, because his question is, how many overs do Paro need to win this game? Well, if Samsi win, then there's no point for them, because Samsi will go through. If Samsi is losing at the other side, then for them I think they have to wrap it up at least within 12 overs. That's my rough guess. Please do not take it by heart. But they have to wrap it up as quickly as possible. But there has to be some messages. But doing that, they cannot lose wicket also. And Himalayan, if they lose, and if Samsi win at the other end, then Himalayan are out. So that's the situation. So Bikiran continues. Rajat takes single and brings Gokul back on strike, who is yet to get off the mark. So Rahul Goyal, I hope I have answered your question. So the current net run rate is 1.25 of Paro. So they need to go at least near 3. So I think you can make it out. So the earlier they win, the better it is for them. Else it's going to be maybe Bengal Duars. If they win that match, maybe they will go through. We don't know. Everything will boil down to net run rate. So that's why it's important. This match is important, and even the other match is important. Which I have to check what's the score. Bikiran to continue. Flighted ball this time. Well defended. Well, looks like Bengal Duar is having hard time at the other ground. Bikiran this time flat again, dot ball. They are 46 for 3, chasing 88 in 10 overs. So in next 10 overs, they have to make 40 odd runs. So yeah, still doable. So Bengal might win. So Samsi might lose. So yes, in that case, they have to wrap it up within 12 to 13 overs. if they have to go through Paro Cricket Club. Last ball of Bikram over. Off the edge of the bat, diving fielder there cannot stop it. Will be 1 run to Rajat. That will be end of 8 overs. Paro Cricket Academy now 32 for 2. 33 for 2, sorry. A change of bowling from the mountain end reminds me of the player who is not there, Thile Jamso aka TJ. He also bowls pace than off spinner. I think Asif and him are the birds of the same feather, because now his second over, second spell is going to be off spinners. More like a medium pace off spin that. Change of end as well for Asif. For pace, he chose the Gelephu end, now it's the mountain end with his office. More like a slider, that ball. Well collected there by young wicketkeeper Tenzin Rabke, who has surprised me. Being a very good wicketkeeper. Shot, and it will be 2 runs. Yep, it will be. As if they are adjusting his field. Asif Wasimul. He also has played numerous tournaments in Bhutan. Be it Thimphu, be it Gelephu. He is a known figure. Slight misfield. As they say, never run off a misfield. Man, Gokul knows that. But he's stuck at the non-striker end in a very beautiful pose, as if he's going to represent Bhutan in the upcoming Bhutan Fashion Week. There, he's still inside, but will that be taken? Yes, it will be. If only Gokul had taken that run, it would have been Rajat's savior. But it is not what it is. So Asif finally takes a wicket, and this time with his office. A well taken catch there at long off. Sees the end of Rajat, who departs after scoring only 7 of 18 balls. 3 wickets down now for Paro. They are putting themselves into enormous stress and pressure, I would say. Well, there's a comment. Bengal Duas will win easily. Well, looks so. Just 10 overs, let's see. But they are playing on AstroTurf. Next is Yashir Shah again from a different account, I believe. Manu sir, may I ask, from which academy did you first start playing cricket and in which year? After how many years did you become a part of Bhutan cricket team? Well, I have a long history, Yashir. So there was no cricket academy. We picked up cricket watching 1998 World Cup. In 1998 World Cup, you remember the one where India, that yellow jersey, Tendulkar, Dravid. So we picked up cricket from there. We never went through any coaching. Then in 2003, in March, we played our very first tournament. So I was a part of the first national team. Our captain was the current CEO, Dambar Singh Guru. So that's how my cricketing journey started. I was a batter, genuine batter, then I got into wicket keeping, just like Tenzin Rabge is doing right now. So yeah, so that's how. No academy for me. So I played cricket for 21 years, just like my jersey number 21. So 21 years. I started in 2003. I hanged my gloves in 2004. So 21 years of cricket. So 21 years I played cricket. I have played under 17. I have led under 17. I have played under 19. We have won trophies under 19. Then senior men's team. But I started as senior men's team. Well, that was a short history about myself. As Javed joins, another fast bowler takes a single and gets off the mark. At the end of 9 overs, Javed is off the mark, and Paro Cricket now 36 for 3. Now they cannot afford to lose any more wickets. Well, yes, sir, I hope I answered your question. That was your question, right? And in which year? Yeah, I answered that. And how many years did you become part of? Yeah, so I answered. I played 21 years of cricket for Bhutan under various. I am also a level 3 umpire, a trained umpire. Not, I haven't been into coaching, not my forte, but yes, and I am a trained commentator. But commentary, I got training from football, Bhutan Football Federation, and I'm also a board member. So trying to give back to sports that has made me what I am today. So trying to give back to cricket. So giving back to cricket is something that I thrive for. Is my motto and my vision. I don't know how I'll give back, but right now I'm doing through commentary and being a part of the board, cricket board. I am a board member, so in the decision making and all that. So yeah, that was a gist about me. With Mikyo Dorji coming on to bowl from Gelephu, and starts off with his slower ball, unlike of him. Usually he's steamy and he's quick. Starts off with white ball. Not happy with his favorite umpire Rakesh Pradhan there. Just number 9, Mikyo. So history. Mikyo made his debut in 2018 in Malaysia in the same game where Kumar, again a wide ball. Mikyo trying too hard, not needed. Maybe he did not have a good stretch. Well, let's see. So yeah, 2018 was his debut tournament, and that was last of Kumar as well. So history everywhere. You ask me of any player, I can give you history. Yes, sir. So because I've been in the system for a long time. Swing and a miss, much better ball. This time from Mikyo. And Mikyo, if I have to talk about Mikyo's bowling, this guy gave me trouble every time I was keeping behind. His slow ball, I never used to pick it up, and I always used to tell him, please give me a signal, please give me a signal. But he never gives a signal, because if he gives a signal, he feels that somehow the batter will pick it. And I always had difficult time keeping against this guy. He has a well disguised cutter. You can't make it out until the ball pitches. A very handy bowler he is. An all-rounder. And what I like about Mikyo is he doesn't come on to bowl when the team is easily winning. He lets his bowler take the limelight. He only comes when needed, like today. Else he gives everyone chance. That is what I like about his leadership. Talking about leadership, the leadership that Gokul has shown in this tournament, leading Paro, is remarkable. I think definitely if he comes on to national team, if he gets selected, one contender for captaincy, definitely alongside Mikyo. Beautifully played again. Technically played, I would say. Respecting Mikyo. These two have played a lot of game together. In SKD, in national team, everywhere they have played a lot of games together. They know where not to bowl, where to bowl, and when to watch out for his loose ball as well. Whereas Javed C hasn't played much of Mikyo, so yeah, it's going to be a good battle between these two. Slower ball this time, and into the gap. Nope, well fielded there. Tashi Funso, I think that was, will only be 1 run. So talking about players in Bhutan, since we are on the topic of Bhutan cricket, players and all that. So Bhutan cricket also has a contract system where there are three class: Class A, Class B, Class C. Class A, two on your picture right now. Mikyo and Tenzin Rabge are Class A contract players. And that was an age put down by Tenzin Rabge. Not an easy catch, but we expect wicketkeepers to take such a catch, because it was the captain's wicket, Gokul's wicket. As I was talking about Class A, definitely Class A catch was needed there from two Class A players. One got the edge, the other should have taken but could not. A catch gone down. I hope it will not cost them an arm and a leg. Yorker attempted there. Beautiful bowling there. And should be only one run. Yes, it is good fielding again. Again coming back to the contract system at the end of Miko's over. At the end of 10, 42 for 3. So Bhutan cricket has this contract system. Class A, Class B, Class C. So Class A, as I told you, Mikyo and Tenzin Rabge. Class B, there are lots. So few players to name: Sonamishe, Tenzin Wongchu, aka Meme, and all they are in B. Then there are C. Class C is more like Anands and all those who want to get into the national team. And there are also emerging players, meaning the under 19 players, under 16 academy players also have been put into the contract. Bhutan cricket pays them, I don't know the exact amount, but I think it's 30,000 for Class A. That is in INR, Indian rupees, equivalent to BTN. 30,000, 20 and 15 or 10 or something like that. And emerging, maybe they get 5,000 a month. So it's for them to invest in cricket and keep practicing. So it's more like a sandbox project. White ball. Asif starts off with a white ball, two white ball, because Tenzin is not able to grab it. So yeah, coming back to contract. So it's a sandbox kind of project to see whether giving incentive to the player will work or not, and how they are judged is through players matches like this, and also their fitness. In a year, there are supposed to be 3 to 4 fitness tests which they have to pass. So that's how it's been put in place. And it's a big shot this time by Gokul. But wait and see, will it go to the boundary? No, it won't. Will only be 2 runs. Outfield has definitely dried up and has become slower, or maybe it did not come off the middle of the bat of Gokul. And players have the option to select whether they want to be in contract. First, the contract will be offered, whether they will accept or not. So Gokul was one such player who had been awarded the contract, but he declined due to his work commitment where he works at Samse. So because of his work commitment where he has to come and play matches and all, he offered not to be in the contract system. Not being in the contract system doesn't mean you can't compete in the national team. You can. Like, he has shown back-to-back 50s and 25, and today he has already made 5 runs. So a player not in contract is also contributing. So he, whenever there's national camp or selection camp, he can just come and be a part, because his stats is already there with the tournament he has played. Only his fitness is not there. So his fitness will be checked when he comes on to play. So that is the contract system in Bhutan, and that is straight. Will that be 4? Yes. Comes off the bat of Javed, a much needed boundary for team Paro Cricket Club. Asif there pitching it up slightly and gets dispatched to the boundary straight above the umpire's head. One of the safest route that you can take. Javed now moves on to 8 of 6. Puts pressure back on Himalayan CC. Respected this time. Will be dot ball. Well, yes, Shid, you have said talk about central contract system. That is what I did. I just talked about it. If he had collected and thrown back, it would have been close call for Javed, who wanted single desperately. But Gokul is like a mushroom sprouting there at the non-striker end from the pitch, not moving whatsoever, not taking a start, just showing to his batter there, hey, calm down, cool down, hum hai na. That's what he would have said. And into the gap, and should only be one run, and Javed takes single and keeps the strike. That will be end of Asif's third over at the end of 11 overs with 9 runs to go. 9 overs to go, I beg your pardon. 53 for 3, Paro Cricket Club. A change of end for Anuradha. He comes up this time from Gelephu Townend. He has 2 over left, and he would be looking to get some more wicket if he wants to get Paro Cricket Club in all sorts of trouble. Anuradha to Javed, and is wide on the leg side and is dispatched. It is treated the way it has to be treated, a short ball. Yet another boundary for Javed there. Picked it from his leg, more like a pull shot, but a weight pull shot it was, but nonetheless it gets him the runs that they require. 4 runs again to Javed. Javed is definitely putting pressure back on to Himalayan CC. Excuse me. Flighted ball this time, well respected again. Drop and run is what we call. They get a 4, and now they take a single and gets off strike. Smart batting Javed there. All up to Gokul now. Nothing silly needed there. Keep on taking singles. Well, there's a question about grounds from Yashir. I'll cover that after this ball. Do not worry. When MJ there, do not fear. Yashir plays it down into the gap. Or should only be 1 run. So coming back to Yashir's question. So at the moment, we only have 1 turf wicket ground on your screen right now. That's Gelephu International Cricket Ground. We have an adjacent ground here, Gelephu High School ground. That's an AstroTurf. In Thimphu, we have Jimithang. And we are also looking for a few more grounds. Please stay tuned. Please follow cricket page. You will very soon see maybe new ground developments coming, which I can't silly throw their comedy of errors. Already they are taking singles within the 15-yard and now overthrow. Not needed at this juncture when they need less than 50 runs to win. A very bad fielding display there from Himalayan Cricket. Yes, coming back to grounds. So there's one international stadium coming in Thimphu at a place called Rama. So we are calling it Rama Ground. So that will be the highest in terms of altitude international stadium. It's a flagship project. India and Bhutan are building it collaboratively. That will come in, and it's off the edge. Will it be taken? Yes, it will be. Javed perishes after a quick fire is 16 of 13. Aniruddha does the job yet again. Breaks the partnership of Javed and Gokul. Captain brought him back from the Gelephu tournament to break this innings, and he does what the captain ordered of him. 4th wicket down for Paro Cricket Club. Now is getting difficult. The target 105 is looking bigger and bigger, further away and away. Looks like that's Kishan Gale. Yes, jersey number 22 is definitely Kishan Gale. Kishan Gale happens to be the elder brother of Gokul Gale. Like Pathan brothers, like Pandya brothers, we have Gale brothers from Bhutan bringing to you and fighting for Paro Cricket Academy. They are. So the Gale brothers has to do it for Team Paro. It's either them or no one. You cannot rely much on the second half of the batters. Not to take anything away from them, but they haven't had much practice, match practice. So it's all up to the two brothers. Well, to give you a good news or bad news, I don't know. Bengal Duas have won by 6 wickets. Have won by, I repeat, 6 wickets. Let's see if the point table is updated. Yes, Bengal Duar is now tied on 7 points, but their run rate is minus 0.01 even with that victory. And Samsi Oldfriend now is definitely out of the contention to reach the Super 3. Now it's either Himalayan, Bengal Duas or Paro Cricket Club. Now this match is even more interesting because in 8 overs, if they win, we have to see by what run rate they will win. Else looks like it's going to be Himalayan who will go through even with that run rate, even if they lose this match. And I think there has to be a message to these two Gale brothers. If you win this match, no win. Now you should push, I feel. Bengal Duars won by 6 wickets. And the message, I think, is clear. He is going for shots. He is going to finish it up and maybe see what that run rate will be. Gokul brings his brother, who can also strike ball all too well, Kishan Gale. His team requires him more than anyone today. On the pad, is it out? That looks plumb. Sitting duck. Yes. The umpire raises her hand. The finger goes up. Kishan Gale puts pressure not only to his captain but to his team. Shows some magic by throwing bat up in the air but not with the bat. He could not hit the 6 and 4s. Bikiran is doing the talking here. Gets the second wicket. That was straight, quick, onto the pad. Umpire Deshan felt like that was plumb. Even from here, it looked plumbed. I don't know. Gokul is still discussing there with umpire. I don't know what he's discussing, but it's definitely the end. Of Kishan. No Gale brother fireworks we got to see. And now it puts pressure on Gokul to do it for his team. (62 for 5). Oof, that nearly went inside. That's Ugain, aka Bravo. DJ Bravo. Champion. For him to be a champion, he has to bat like a champion, win for them, and not like in 20 over. They have to try and finish it up, and finish it up is Bikiran. DJ Bravo not able to do anything. They are losing wicket as quick as the cloud is gathering over. Gelephu Mindfulness City here. Clean ball is again off Bikiran. And Bikiran and Aniruddha is changing the game yet again for Team Himalayan CC here. Looks like 43 from 43. It's like maybe 63 from 43. All pressure up on Gokul, but up till Gokul is there, do not write Paro Cricket Academy off the book. They are still in the game. Stay tuned. Well, Rahul Goyal has correctly mentioned, yes, Kishan Ghale was captain of Takin City and he used to open. You are correct. You are bang on your money. Why is he batting down the order? I'm not too sure. But he's gone, so no point talking about him. So let's talk about the new batter. It's Jimmy T, young Jigme, who comes on to bat when his team is in a thick soup. Finally, when Jimmy enters, finally my partner enters. Mr. Ugen is here. Yashid Shah, you mentioned a lot of time. I'm missing Ugen sir. Your Ugen sir is here. Welcome back, Ugen sir.
Well, thank you so much. I'm sure, Manoj, you must have had a lonely day. But listening to your commentary, I think, yes, I was listening. Actually, I was in the other ground. I was watching the match between some two old friends and Bengal Doors. Well, Bengal Doors have won, and now the things looking very spicy, like we said yesterday. So it is gonna be 3-horse race now. I'm sure, Manoj. So we'll see if Paro Cricket wins against Himalayan CC. Then the net run rate will definitely come into play.
You can talk about that right now. I'm going to display the point table, sir, for you. Now you can talk about this.
Yes. So when you talk about the net run rate, I think the Himalayan. I mean, let's go first with the point. So Himalayan, they're still playing a game. So 3 matches there. They have 7 points, net run rate of 3.65. Bengal Doors have finished playing all of their league matches and they are on 7 points each. So their net run is 0. And some of your friends, they have finished their 4 matches. They are sitting on 5. Paro Cricket still has a chance. So they are staying on. They are on 4 points at the moment. So if they win, they'll put 7 points, and the net run rate
will come
into the factor. So looking at this, I'm not sure whether Bengal Doors will go through it, because since its net run rate showing just 0.
Well, so if that's the run rate is the thing, so since you are an experienced person, tournament director, umpire, everything, it's 13 over already. So if they win within 18 overs, let's say Paro, or let's say 17, will they topple the Himalayan from the thing on the net run rate? I don't know.
Well, we don't have the calculation with us, so I think that is beyond our expertise. So yes, if we had the calculator and everything on us right in front of our screen, then maybe we could have told. But at the moment, since we don't have any software to calculate how many overs required for Paro Cricket to win and then go ahead of the Himalayan CC. But at the moment, yes, Paro Cricket looks like they have lost 6 wickets, still they have 3. So the captain is there and their hope still alive. Manoj?
Well, thank you, sir, putting it loud and clear. So even if they just win, I think, because they are 1.25 something, so to reach 3, or let's say to topple them down, I think they have to finish, my feeling is within 17, then definitely they'll go through. If they just win, then we really don't know. Then it's Ram Jane, we call it. Only Ram Jane, what will happen? And with shots like that, it's not going to help their cause. Young Jimmy there departs without troubling the scorer for duck. And in the haste of all that, It was Ugendorji aka Paco who came on to ball, and now he takes the wicket of Jimmy. Gokul is losing partner from the other end, just like we are losing son here at the Gelephu Mindfulness City.
I think what Paro cricket need to do is maybe they still have 7 overs including this. So maybe, yeah, like you said, the required run rate is 6.1. The current run rate is 4.80. So what they can do is maybe every overs if they can get around 6 to 8 runs. So in couple of maybe like your prediction, so towards 17 or towards 18 overs, touch open 18 overs. So maybe if they can win, yes, then let it get settled by the net run. I think net run will come into effect if only Paro cricket is going to win. But looking at the scorecard and the fall of wicket at the other end, I don't think the Paro cricket will do. So Himalayan has really come back. They picked up 7 wickets.
Well, correctly pointed out. If they win, it's the win that matters, but we don't know in how many overs they have to win. That's the question. Over pitch this time, down to deep third for 1 run.
Manoj, one thing I'm really surprised is, I don't know, because we have seen all the matches, I mean, from start to finish. So, how is the pitch behaving? The curator Ambar said the pitch is very good. Yeah, and during our toss time, you were there, we saw it. I think it looked very fantastic. So, maybe is it because of the pressure that both the team and they couldn't be performing?
Well, I think the pitch, talking about the pitch is really well done, I would say. But I think it was damp because due to the overnight shower, and it was not coming on the bat earlier in this inning when Paro were batting. I mean when Himalayan were batting, it was not coming onto the bat. Now with the sun coming out, thing it has like become a batting track. So yes, to answer your question, throughout the tournament, at least the Pool C matches that I have been part of, it has been wonderful. Odd low bounces, but there has been good bounces also. The wicketkeeper is gathering everything around his knee area, so which is good.
Both the teams knows, I mean, back of their head that maybe if they win or if they lose, then maybe if Himalayan win is straightforward, they goes to the next stage. But if Paro wins, then net run will come into effect. Then I think looking at the way the thing have gone, the first inning score was almost 106, right? 106 something. So maybe that could, I think the pressure is there for both the teams.
Well, yes, definitely, and pressure is being felt by Ugendorji Paco there, bowling wide after wide. I think he did not do a proper stretch. With that, new batter is Sonam Rinchen. We completely forgot to mention him. Sonam Rinchen has come out to bat for the very first time in this tournament. So it's not going to be easy. For him, it should be singles, just like that. Take singles and bring your captain back on the strike.
I think he'll keep the strike because it's the end of 14 overs. Paro Cricket Academy 68 for 7, and they require 37 runs from 6 over. That is 36 ball. So run a ball will do good for Paro, but if they have to top the league, I think they need to finish well below the 6 overs. So maybe around 3 to 4 overs from here on, right?
Yes, they have to win, definitely, yes, but they have to win it quick. That's all they have to do, and who better to do it than Gokul? He is the person who has all the shots in the book, textbook shot, unorthodox shot. He can really hit sixes above the cow corner. So when he has that capability, he should be communicating with him. You take single, I'll go after the bowler. That's how he has to do. With Anuradha coming on to bowl again, change of end for him is going to be difficult. He bowls straight onto the pad, doesn't give room whatsoever. So yes, so they have to win, but quick. So there is Yashir saying, hi, salam to Ugen sir and love from Pakistan. You have fans there from Pakistan as well, sir.
Thank you so much, Yasi. Well, I think it's nice to be commentating with Manoj. I think yes, we discussed a lot of things apart from the ball and the bat. So on the, the pass, anything which comes, that's what we discussed, right, Manoj?
Well, we just gossip here on the mic. That's the only difference. We do it on the mic. Sweep shot there down to the deep mid wicket. We'll bring back Gokul onto strike.
Time is running out for Paro Cricket Club. I think Gokul has to step up. He needs to put some fireworks. Otherwise, even if they win, but like you said, if they win by 19 or 20 over, it doesn't make sense. I think if the net runners comes into play, then Moscow Himalayan will go through because of the superior net runner they have.
Well, if only Paro Cricket Academy had won yesterday, it would have been a different story altogether. And Bengal Duvas would have been out, and this match would have been, they just had to win, which they are very close to right now. But see what it does in a T20 tournament, you never know. You're winning, suddenly one match is the decision between the final or not. And even Gokul, player like his caliber, is not able to hit Anuradha away. It's like more like highest wicket taker versus highest run getter.
Maybe the heat is on for both the batter. I think talking about the heat, Himalayan CC bowler have really done well. They're not defending a big score, but that's been put towards the leg side. Will it go to maximum? That's what is needed at this moment for Paro Cricket Club. Yes, Gokul, you are the one, you are the captain, you can lead from the front with those kind of shots. That was well timed, a sweet timer. Gokul himself is. What a shot, Manoj.
Yes, as I was talking about his shot above the cow corner, that is what he played. He has hit this numerous times. His team needs a one or couple more. Let's see what he does, or maybe keeps strike. Smart batting, smart batting. If he takes single, no, he doesn't. He should have gone for that. Yes, beautiful shot. 6. They are still there, 29 more, but they need more if they want to get into the Super 3.
I think that 6 will put some pressure on even Himalayan CC and it ease the Paro Cricket Club. But like you said, Gokul, he has all kind of shots in his book. He can play any kind, and you mentioned very clearly, I've seen him a couple of times playing 6 in that region, that cow corner region.
Well, I think he was a yak herder or a cow herder in his past life. Since in our Buddhism, we believe in rebirth, afterlife. So I think he loves that cow corner. That's why he is here, always grazing there. But now it's up to Ugendorji. He should keep the new batter onto the strike. Dot ball. Then to Gokul, he should be giving single. That should be the plan. But not like this. They should bring the field in for Sonam and out for Gokul. That's what I would have done if I was captaining this side.
Yes, Manoj, I think they missed that on that occasion on that ball. So maybe have a attacking field. Don't concede single. Maybe you can take it for 4, but don't give strike to Gokul. Yes, I think that could be a costly mistake. Flick towards the leg side. Will he take single? No. He says, I'm not going to take the single. My only route is the aerial or the boundary. So that's what Gokul said to bowler. So field spread out. Captain Mikyo giving an invitation to Gokul saying, you can take single. That's been driven towards the offside region. Will they go for second run? No, they have to settle for single.
But I think Gokul's intent is clear. I think he got the message. We should win, not win on the last ball. We should win at least by 18 over or something. I think they did their calculation. Ramesh Bhandari, the coach, is very sharp in all this. I think he has done his calculation. The message is out loud. Here is, he can't bowl wide at this stage, Paco. I think he's feeling the moisture out there. He's the young guy is under pressure. Now this is where he brings his field in and stops the single.
Yeah, that's what the captain Miku has to do. Maybe is close infielder. Okay, let's restrict a single. Then maybe for the last ball, yes, let's spread it out. Let them take single and keep Gokul off the strike. Well ball by Ugen. I think yes, this is turning out to be a good over till now. Just a 3 runs coming off.
Well, Karmadoji says, I like the intensity of the match. Even we are loving it. I have finished chewing all my nails here. This time he plays a pull shot. And call it a bonus shot. Blazing in disguise. Gets the much needed 4 for the team. Well, even Gokul gave him a pat on the back. Hey, that's how you take pressure off me. What I could not do, you did it for me. Sonam Rinchen there stepping on the boots of the captain and saying, hey, I am there. I'll play for you. That's how you do it, young Sonam Rinchen. Jersey number 8 there, playing his first match and taking on the pressure. Last ball. Now this is more like a free hit. Last ball, keep Gokul on strike. You give everything. 4 or 6. And I think that's LBW. No, not out it says. Even dot would do because Gokul is still on the strike. At the end of 16 overs, Paro 83 for 7. Well, Karmadoji is quick on his comment as well. He says, batsman number 8 showing up on the big stage. Yes, definitely. He's brought into this team and definitely he's paying it off. Unlike other batters like Kishan and Jimmy who could have done the same role also. Especially Kishan, being a hard hitter himself, has only put his team in this situation. 22 of 24. Gettable, but even only the winning won't help them. It is how quick they will get there.
So this is the time I think your cricketing that knowledge comes into play. So yes, I know Gokul has played a lot of games and all this, so he must have calculated a lot of things in his head, and I'm sure a lot of things must be going inside him, saying, okay, maybe this. Well, 22 runs required of 24 deliveries. Looks like it's gonna be a win for Paro if they doesn't lose another wicket with Gokul in the crease.
Well, they can do it in singles also just to win the match. But just the winning the match is not going to be sufficient. It's like so close no matter how far. There's a song from Metallica. So I get reminded of that. You are so close to the finish line and you just trip there. So why not win it big? Doesn't mean you get out also again. It's a tricky situation they are in right now. But with balls like that, it's
Yes.
going to help your cause.
I think, nervousness all around the Himalayan CC. Well, if you have been put for some runs and all, then yes, that can put some pressure on the bowler. So Bastap starting his third over, started with a wide delivery. That was over pitch, driven to the point, a dot ball for him.
Bastav is not having the bestest of the day today. Even his batting was poor, his bowling was poor the first 2 overs, and now also he starts off with wide. Hope he will get some redemption in this over, or maybe the last 2 overs that he's going to bowl. Let's see. But Bastav is definitely struggling today.
Down the track goes Gokul, up, eye up in the air. The bowler getting underneath, and it will be a simple catch, simplest of a catch. I think he has taken under pressure. Well. The captain of Paro Cricket has to depart. Now the hopes fading away from Paro Cricket.
Well, the redemption I was talking about, and he gets his redemption. We saw how he celebrated. He put that ball back in where it came from onto the ground. He showed his frustration. But job well done, Bastav. You got the ever so important wicket of Captain Gokul Gale, who takes the long walk back to pavilion, and now It's down to the number 9, 10, 11 to finish it off for Paro.
Yeah, like you said, I think one Metallica song, yet so far,
So close,
so close,
no
yes.
matter how far.
No matter how far. So I think yes, the Paro went close to a victory, but the victory is still in sight at the moment for them. They just require how many runs? 20 runs to win, right? 21 runs to win. So maybe a couple of sixes will do good for them. But with Gokul back to the pavilion, I think it will be very difficult for the other batters to step up and then bring home.
Exactly. It's like now, with Gokul departing, the hopes of Paro Cricket Club reaching the Super 3 perishes. Nothing to take away from the two batters who are yet to come in. But it's going to be difficult ask. You can do it in once as well, but you have to minimize the dot ball. But only winning will not help their cause.
That was a good delivery from Bastap, the new batter Nima. What can Nima do now? Sonam is there, still batting on 8 deliveries. Some field adjustment going on. The captain pushing his third man towards the boundary. I think that's a smart piece of adjustment because he doesn't want the boundaries to be scored by maybe a thick edge or maybe a edge down the leg side, on the off or maybe on the leg might go towards boundary. So he doesn't want to take that risk. That was straight delivery through the gate of Nima. Goes the 9th wicket of Paro Cricket Club. I think the hopes are getting as minus, right? It's going to get minus.
Hopes are getting blurred. Is getting blurrier with every passing wicket, every ball. The finish line looks further and further away and looks like it's behind the beautiful mountain, because now it's up to the owner himself who comes on to bat. It's either him or Sonam who has to do it, or at least play the 20 overs. That should be their target and get really close, because looks like their hopes are all gone now.
So was it because of the net run rate factor that that gave that took away the wicket of Paro Cricket? Maybe that could be also.
Yes, looking for the run rate, Gokul departed for sure, but I think it's not up to him. He fought a very good battle, but it was the other batters who came in and just perished, like as if there was no price tag on their wicket. Like even Taylor Swift would have sang her song price tag for them to put some price tag on their wicket, especially Kishan playing cross and Jimmy lofting that ball. If they were there, it would have been a different story altogether. So I think it's a collapse and nothing to take away from the two left arm bowlers. They came and they got the wicket. Inside edge, down to short, fine leg, will be dot ball. Bastav has come back very strong in his third over. I won't say the Nima wicket, but the Gokul's wicket is something that he really celebrated, and everyone else it did. Now they know the game is theirs.
Yeah, when he got the wicket of Gokul, I think celebration was there from all. I mean, all his teammates came. That's how much, what, how worth the wicket of Gokul is. They know that if Gokul is there, maybe he can turn the table around. So, yes, 17 overs done. Paro Cricket 84 for 9.
From the Gelephu town and comes Captain Rangjung Mikyo Dorji. Looks like he wants to finish it off. He wants to take the last wicket and steer his team to the Super 3. Are they playing tomorrow, sir? Who is playing?
Yes. Yeah. Talking about the Super 3, the Super 3 will begin from tomorrow. So all the top leaders from all the pool will play another round robin format, where the top team will qualify for the final. So it will be very interesting game. Good. I mean, only the top team came out, so we'll have some exciting matches. So after tomorrow.
So who is playing tomorrow? Any idea, sir?
Right now, we haven't decided, but most probably I think it will be Group A versus Group B winner.
So Group C will have rest tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll have race tomorrow, and so that's what we are planning. So maybe we'll have to check with my my team announcing, so that we can come up with certain, because we don't want the Group C, because Group C they already played almost a back to back. They will play cricket for 3 to 4 days, right? 4 days back to back matches. So maybe if they can get a good race tomorrow. So yeah, we are looking at having because every team has to play each other. So no matter whether you put it there or not, we're not trying to favor each and every team. But since the other two, Group A and Group B have finished their league much way earlier, so we thought that we'll have those teams playing the first match. Then we'll have the Group C matches on the other day.
So it's like A top will play B top, then B and C, then A and C, something like that.
Yes. So we'll have 3 matches. In the Super 3 knockout match. So whoever finishes 1 and 2 will go straight to the final. That is scheduled on 29 September.
And that's the age, and that's the end of Paro's violent effort. So with that, Himalayan CC goes into the Super 3. A huge congratulations to them. They win by 19 runs.
Yeah, Manoj, we have been talking a lot about net run rate and all things. So, well, Himalayan CC has shut down our all calculation, our all assumption and all things. So what a brilliant cricket played by the Himalayan CC, defending a low target of 105. They made it look like 160 to 180 for Paro Cricket Club, but towards the end, yes, I think Paro Cricket lost a couple of focus. They lost quick wicket in succession. So to take you to the batting card of Himalayan CC, I think we have couple of not much of a batting contribution from there. So this is the Paro Cricket Club batting card. So Kamal Khan Sharma and Shakil, the opener, putting on 11 and 12. Gokul Kale 17, the highest run, the top scorer for his team, the captain, followed by Javed Chowdhury 18. They are bowled out in 17 for 5 overs, 85 all out. Extras considered by Himalayan CC, 13 runs. So Himalayan Cricket won by 19 runs. So if we look at the bowling card of Himalayan Cricket, leading is the Bikran Das, 4 overs, 8 runs considered, picked up 3 crucial wicket for him, and Bastap and Anuradhi sharing 2 wicket apiece. Well, they have considered only just 13 extras, but they have done exceptionally well. The bowling from Himalayan CC is an all-round performance, and leading from front is another. So that's the match summary. Himalayan Cricket Club, I think they were put to bat by Gokul after winning the toss. Mikyo top scoring with 21 runs of 22. Tenzin Love gave 18 of 20. Bikran 15 of 16. So from Paro Cricket bowling is Rajat with 16 runs, considered 3 wicket in 3.4 overs. And Kamal Khan sharing 3 wicket on 19 runs of his 4 over. Nima took 2 wicket. So Himalayan put on 104 for 10 in 19.4 overs, a target of 105. When Paro came into bat, I think they were bundled out for 85 runs in 17.5 overs. Gokul top score with 17 of 25 deliveries, Javid Chowdhury 16 of 14, Shakil 12 of 12. And from the bowling, led by Bikran, 8 runs for 3 wickets of his 4 overs. Basta Roy 16 runs for 2 wickets, 3 overs. Anurag Rai 17 for 2 wickets. So at the end, it is Himalayan who came on top, and they topped the league, winning this match by 19 runs. At one stage, it was looking like it's going to be a Paro's match, but Himalayan CC have come back really strongly. So Himalayan top the group from Group C, and we'll have the super stage, the Super League round of starting from 26, that's tomorrow. So to all the viewers who've been with us, me and Manoj, thank you so much, and happy lunching to you all. So don't forget to check Bhutan Cricket page on Facebook, Instagram, threads for all the match information, updates. So whatever information you require, just click like our social media, you can get it there. So till then, it's goodbye from Gelephu International Cricket Ground. Happy lunching to all.